That's one. That's two. That's three. Oh my god. 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 What the fudge? What is this? Is this ranked? Hello you what's his faces, and I am back with another video, and this one is going to be another tip video, and I'm pretty much not necessarily even tip, more so a how-to, and I'm going to be going ahead and explaining to you how I use speed acceleration to snipe, because I think it is the best way to snipe, at least in COD Mobile, and frankly the best way to aim in general. Now I made a few videos about this before. I think 8 months ago I made a sensitivity video on speed acceleration, and then a little bit earlier before that I made one as well. So I'm gonna go ahead pretty much update you on how I use it and essentially what you want to go ahead and do, especially with sniping when using speed acceleration. So first off, we're just gonna have to go ahead and show you the settings I'm using, and I will always recommend, at least for phone, I was recommending keep it between pretty much, you want it between 100 and below 200, pretty much in that range. Don't really put it below 100, and don't put it, how should I say, more than 200. I feel like that's the best range to stay in. Now on tablet, I have my speed acceleration value at 146, and on the phone I have it on 150, and that's simply because I have way more space to work with, so that's why I'm using 146. And for your sensitivity, that can really be anything. And one thing I will also tell you is you can easily just switch from fixed to speed acceleration by keeping your base sensitivity. So switching to speed acceleration is not really that hard. You're gonna have to go ahead and you should of course get used to it. So after you get that done, you want to go ahead and get into a game, right? So before I get into a game, I think I want to actually play a ranked match. I know, right? So toxic, but I still want to play them. I want to go ahead and just get into training mode, just to show you guys kind of what you want to do when you're using speed acceleration. And I will say though, you got to keep in mind there are a few different versions you can go with in speed acceleration. The main two are pretty much having a very low sensitivity but a high speed acceleration, so that's going to allow you to flick easily. Then you can have a very high sensitivity and kind of like a almost lower speed acceleration. It's weird, but it works as well. I kind of sit somewhere in the medium, I guess medium area, and then of course you could kind of just do both extremes, have a high sensitivity and a high speed acceleration. Mine's a bit medium, so essentially this is how you're going to want to go ahead and play if you have speed acceleration with sniping. So what you want to do is take this little crosshair, as you guys can see, and you want to move it as slowly as you possibly can. So look at this. So yeah, you pretty much want to move it slowly, and you want to get used to moving it at this slow speed. Think of this as base speed 1, right? Once you have that speed, now that's the speed you want to pretty much keep in general. This is your sniper speed, base 1 speed, right? Now you have another notch. You want to pretty much separate it into about 3 different speeds. Next notch, I would say, is your medium speed, and that's when you're going for nice quick scopes and stuff like that, and more so when you're using ARs. That's the type of speed you want to have. Then you have your final speed, which is just like almost as fast as you can go. It doesn't have to be that fast, but it's just you want to be pretty fast, and that's when you need to flick onto something, or you need to flick around because something's happening in a completely opposite area from where you are aiming. And this one is basically going to allow you to have more space, I would say, and in my opinion be more accurate and not get caught in bad situations as often. And what do I mean get caught in bad situations as often? If you have a lower sensitivity, you are going to have to be way more prepared in certain situations. For example, let's say I'm a sniper and have a low sensitivity. If someone pops up to my side right here, I'm not going to be able to easily flick onto them. I have to already be pre-aiming. And now, yes, if you're a good sniper and you're a good player, you're going to be able to go ahead and do that naturally. But in a game like Call of Duty Mobile, there's a lot of stuff that can happen, and no matter how good of a player you are, you're going to need to be able to go ahead and snap on to someone. For example, let's say someone's running at you with a 𝓮𝓆𝓬𝓲𝓪𝓵, right? If you want to get out of that situation, you're going to have some particular way to get onto whatever side. So let's say that's a doorway, right? And then someone, an 𝓮𝓆𝓬𝓲𝓪𝓵 user's right there, right here. I'm still dealing with people, right? And this dude's running at me. If I have a very low sensitivity now, if I have a very low sensitivity, it's going to be a bit harder for me to get onto my target. But if I have a high sensitivity, it's going to be easier, but my aim is going to be less accurate. However, if I have speed acceleration, if I just need to get to there real quick, I can just go ahead and flick to the door. Now, I'm still getting used to my speed acceleration on tablet, but you guys kind of get the idea. And that's pretty much the best way to sum up speed acceleration. Not sacrificing your accuracy while also gaining the ability to maneuver yourself out of dangerous situations. So, as I said again, you want to keep yourself on the, just think about it as base 1, or like just think of it as your base movement sensitivity, right? Just keep it at here. This is pretty much what I would say would be your fixed speed almost. You want to use this 90% of the time. This is what you're gonna want to use to line up your shots and all that. Your second speed is when you got to move a little bit faster. If you're using ARs, you're definitely gonna want to stick more so to the second speed or whatever. And then the third speed is when you just need to go crazy and just flick to something. So let me actually go pull out an AR and just show you how I would use the second speed. I'm pretty much just moving like this, as you guys can see. Bit faster. My freaking cameras are in sync. Now you guys are gonna notice that. But yeah, this is a bit faster, but it's still, it's manageable. And if you need to, at any point in time, you could just flick. So those are the two speeds, and the very last speed, of course, is going to be going completely crazy. Well, not completely crazy, but flicking onto something so you can actually go ahead and get whatever enemies in your way. Now, for hard scoping, you pretty much want to just really move as slow as possible, and that is one downfall. Not necessarily downfall, but something you're gonna have to get used to, because a lot of people that hard scope without speed acceleration, they might be used to pretty much flicking onto their target as hard as they can when you're using a fixed speed, because it's going to be the same sensitivity. But if you flick as hard as you can when you use speed acceleration, you're going to completely lose that person in your hard scope. So you just got to pretty much get used to mastering each level and knowing when to use it. Now, it's a bit harder, definitely. People say go ahead and use fixed speed because it's going to be easier for your muscle memory, but you technically can get muscle memory with speed acceleration as well. It's just going to take a bit more practice. But that is pretty much my little TED talk on it. I'm going to go ahead and get into a ranked match, and I'm going to show you what pretty much goes through my mind when sniping with speed acceleration especially. So let's go ahead, hop into one, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. If I'm coming up on here, what I'm going to like to do is pretty much move really slowly into the position I think they're going to be. So just pre-aiming, but what you want to do is you want to move that slowly and kind of almost flick onto your targets. That's the best. I feel like that's the best way to use speed acceleration in general. Now, of course, you can always scope in, but at least when you're first learning it, let's just go ahead and try to do that. There's two. I have no idea where he's gonna peek from. What the fudge? He's in our spawn. Ooh, come on, joystick, stop glitching. No, I'm frozen. There we go. Got a blank scope in. That looked kind of bad, not gonna lie. Now I gotta worry about this. There's one. No, what the fudge? How are you in our spawn? Oh my god. There's one. But as you guys can see, I'm moving very slowly, so it's almost still like I'm using fixed speed, but whenever I need to get massive flicks, oh my god, I'm gonna go ahead and just use a little bit of speed acceleration. So no, bruh, I can't even see anything right there. Junk is double OP because I gotta jump for it, and I'm able to dodge it, and then I just can't even see. Hopefully that don't hit me. Let's go back in. What the heck? Who has another one? Ooh. Oh, blank scope this kid so many times. Okay, no. Thank you, teammates. Oh my god, you guys are lifesavers. Like, you guys are actually good. Like, oh my god, thank you. There we go. The outplays. I'm sorry, kid. You did not expect that from me. Okay, well, you know what? If you're not gonna take it, don't mind if I do. Don't be so trackable. Come on. Wouldn't you help me? Why? It messes with my movement. It's kind of pissing me off sometimes. But as you guys can see, just easily flick onto targets that, a bit harder to hit. Gotta have that speed acceleration, so I don't have to necessarily move it as a 1-to-1 ratio. I don't know. It makes flick so much easier. do that. Hit the reload off. Oh, snap. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. Oh my god. 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 What the fudge? What is this? This ranked? Yo. Oh my god. What was that? Please tell me I'm recording. I need them to push. No, let's do that. Did I just... Oh my god. Bruh. Stop! What? Did that... It teleported! Good lord. Okay. Okay. Let's not. Yeah, they're gonna have to log off after that one. They're gonna have to log off after that one. Goodness. Oh my god. I feel bad now. Oh my god. Yo, I dropped 46 kills with a sniper. I almost dropped a 50 bomb. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. What the heck? But now, as you guys can see, speed acceleration. Not just me, because as you guys were seeing, when they were all coming at me, some of them will go to my side, right? Now, if I wasn't able to do that, I would have to turn my body to fully pre-aim, and that's going to take a lot of time. With the 3-shot meta and the SMGs they were all coming at me with, there was nothing that I would have been able to do. I would have died if I didn't have speed acceleration right there. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you try out speed acceleration, because it's the best thing ever, especially if you're on phone. Oh my god, fixed speed for me on phone, that job, I cannot do it. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you guys later, and